I've always had trouble every year when I have to take the canopy off my truck in the summertime. And ever since my kids moved out, I'm on my own, so I've always had difficulty. So I did a YouTube search and Google search to try to find a good method for getting my canopy off. So I came up with this arrangement. I went to Princess Auto and I bought 4 trailer jacks, and these would be the jacks that would normally go in the tongue of a trailer. And then I went to a local welding shop and I bought some metal, and I had these bases made, just some square steel tubing and some flat plates at the bottom. And one of my challenges was that I don't have an even ground area to take this off. The ground is sloping, which of course made it even more challenging. So I also, in terms of stabilizing the stand side to side, when I bought the metal for the bases, I bought 4 pieces of tube metal that were large enough to go over the outer diameter of the jack. And then to stabilize them, I got an old bed frame which I cut up, and I went down the road to my neighbor who has a MIG welder, and I got him to cut and weld these brackets on to give some lateral stability. And of course I can crank these up and down. One thing that I did to compensate for the sloping ground is I got these big concrete blocks and I made level platforms all around that let it sit level and stable. And then of course I just simply drive my truck in here. Now for this top part, this metal, these are actually steel fence posts that I got from Lowe's, and these were quite reasonable. They were about 40 bucks each. They're 9 feet long, so I got 2 to go on the edges and 2 to go in the middle. So when I back my truck under here, I've got these sticking out further at the end. So I back my truck in here, and then I put the 2 cross pieces on the part that hangs out. I've got my tailgate down, and then I walk into the canopy, and I stand up and lift it up enough, and then just simply slide these pieces of metal forward, and then lift it up, and then I just simply drive the truck out. So this was my solution. It seems to work quite well. It's fairly stable, and it was a lot easier to get the canopy off by myself this time. So if you're looking for an arrangement for lifting your canopy off, something that can be moved easily, this is what I put together. Hopefully you'll find this video helpful. Thank you. Bye-bye.